sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Game number 3 of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Brandon Finnegan gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Digging in, Zach
for Arizona.
Love. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Swinging a soft liner. No problem here. 1 away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-1, here it comes. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. 2 is left. Morgan. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman, Hunter McQueen.
In now, Hunter McQueen. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fourth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Randy Johnson, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
up for
first.
Reds, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Hard hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
Batting second, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Standing in, Johnny Bench. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Skied into very shallow right. Drifting under it now is Finley. And he's got it for out number 2. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Coming to the plate now, Barry Larkin. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Luis Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Settling in now, Steve Finley. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Finley awaits the 1-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking out there at Billy Hamilton. He's a very interesting story. This guy flew through the minor leagues as a shortstop, and I thought for sure the Reds were going to leave him there, and then they had a void in center, and they moved him to the outfield. And now you got a pretty versatile player.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Larkin backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Striding into the box, Brendan Drury. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. And this will be fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in, Joe Morgan. He went deep in the contest last night.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs.
Batting
and down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Ready now, Adam Duvall. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
The 0-1 delivery. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hate to be captain obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way to Upton. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So stepping in, Randy Johnson. 9-1-2 due up.
Randy Johnson.
Now here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, and a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in now, Zach Love, and this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Striding in once again, Warren Fox 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner at second here with one man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Morgan is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter McQueen.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Hunter McQueen. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Here comes the payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Brendan Finnegan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So striding in, Joey Votto. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Here's the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny Bench. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. Down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Luis Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Ready for another chance. Steve Finley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 2-1 on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and Morgan's got it. He goes to first. Touché, sir. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
The batter.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Drury.
First offering on its way. Way out in front.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Little chopper back his way. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Randy Johnson.
At the plate, Randy Johnson. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Votto is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, center fielder, Zach Love.
Ready for another shot now, Zach Love. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meat.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Justin Upton now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Upton awaits the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz picks it up, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he misses there, 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Warren Fox. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Outside, 2-1. And the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Hunter McQueen will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Oh, and he throws it away.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A runner in scoring position with none out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's another 2-2. Grounded to third. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
1-0.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to strike him out for the third time. 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Luis Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dribbled up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the D-backs 2 and the Reds nothing. Devin Mesoraco is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Devin Mesoraco.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Outside,
Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Ripped down the line.
Drury fields it cleanly.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Here it comes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Bench. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Votto the runner at first. The pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic at stolen base number 1 on the young season. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Another try at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
1 out and a runner on second base. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping up to the plate, Barry Larkin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Here comes the 1-0. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to send him packing again. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fox is under it, and that retires the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. Arizona's on top, 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Finley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Weak roller right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmys Diaz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Brandon Drury. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Justin Upton. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Justin Upton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2. Eugenio Suarez is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tony Cingrani will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jose Peraza is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Zach Love.
Digging in once again, Zach Love. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. In tight again. Awfully tight. And it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still lead it 2-1. Evan Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Evan Marshall.
And here's Jose Peraza. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 and 2.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Here it comes. Line to the right side. but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Johnny Bench, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready on 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Drew Storen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Hunter McQueen. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
McQueen.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0, so that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He swings and grounds it to short. Larkin from the outfield grass. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Finley awaits the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the 9th. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail it here by just a run. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Houston Street comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 16, Houston Street. Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot, number 24.
Settling in now, Barry Larkin. And he'll lead things off against the closer, Houston Street. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So striding forward now, Joe Morgan. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Larkin rounds third and is striding for home. The runner scores from second.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Adam Duvall.
As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now this is a veteran struggling right here. Look, he's already blown the save, but the experience comes in knowing I've blown the save, but now I can't blow the game.
The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Now the 1-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit hard down the line.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Here's Justin Upton now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Spin and a throw back to second. Runners back. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Axford takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 61, John Axford. Now playing third base.
A.J. Pollard is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra innings. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys, and start over, and have the confidence you can win it.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Zach Love. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. The 1-0. Sliced down the left side, but foul. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Peraza has a play. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
In now, Warren Fox. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Stepping in now, Hunter McQueen, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here he comes on 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Reds 2. Jake Lamb has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 22, Jake
at the plate,
Lamb.
Christian Colon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Leading up for the Reds, third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Colon.
And no swing apparently. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and there were two down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Arizona claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Houston Street claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 3 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Houston Street. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to John Exford. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.